Live. Good morning, Sue. All right. Well, let's get this day started the right way. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Sunday, fun day, underway. Lots of energy, lots of motion. Maybe we'll just take a nice Mother's Day type of approach. Oh my goodness, here comes Mama. Hello, welcome. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. All right, to get started, we're going to come to the front, right, the center parts of our mat. We're going to basically post the ankles outwards so the toes aim straight towards the midline, or some variation in your ankle that's good for you. We're going to begin a gentle sway side to side, a little rhythmical movement. Oh, we're going to play with the camera, are we? Good stuff. All right. Let's get your arms involved and gently move them from side to side. You know about that dance? Remember that flossing? They used to go like this and like that.
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah, I could never do it. Too much coordination for this body. All right, now let's calm that side to side. Let's bring it nice and straight. Let's bring some straightness to the knees. Take the ball of each big toe, push it into the mat. When you have the legs straighten in a ball push, I'd like you to pull to the center line, both legs. Draw the shoulders up to the ears, hollow out that belly, engage it like you're going to get a cannonball firing in there, and take your arms and begin to rotate them outwardly or externally so the palms face away from the body. Keep the pull of the legs as you raise the arms to salute the sun. And as we slowly raise and lower the arms, just imagine we have strings pulling out through the fingers, keeping those arms nice and long. On the next up, hold up, draw the hips backwards, take a powerful inhale, and as you exhale it, fold that upper body. Keep the pull to the center line of the legs as you inhale and extend the spine, and as you exhale and flex it. And let's do a few iterations of this, enjoying the nice length and the relaxing fold. Using breath as you inhale, raise, and as you exhale, fold. Couple more. Nice and slow. Let's hold with back and extension. Relax the pull to the center of the legs and step your toes straight forward. Walk the hands forward. Draw the hips back. On the next breath, as you release it, let the upper body fold down and walk the hands a little more forward. Inhale and extend to a flat back. Pull back the hips. And reverse swan dive. No stacking from the pelvic girdle, just straight back, straight neck, and salute the sun. Say, good morning. I'm enjoying my Mother's Day. Just having fun. Relax the arms. Let the shoulders draw up to the ears. We're going to again open the palms to face forward. We're going to draw the elbows backwards as we inhale. Draw that booty back and slowly begin to descend with that upper body, maintaining a nice spinal and neck integrity. As we raise and lower, imagine length being your friend, being your objective, keeping that spine and neck long. See if you can increase the depth of your fold. Let's tabletop the back. As we maintain that tabletop, I'd like you to take the elbows and draw them high to the sky. Let's take your upper arms and hug your rib cage. And then come back up to stand. Serve out those arms. Draw them back in. Clench the fists. Squeeze the elbows together in the back as you proud of the chest. Make sure that neck is nice and long. Take a big breath in. Engage that belly as you fold halfway forward to tabletop. Keeping those elbows pulling high to the sky. Hug the body with those upper arms. Sweep the thumbs outward and upward to the sky. And then let them lower down. And then raise back up. Release the grip of the hand. Serve it out. Draw it back as you clench those fists. Keep the thumbs aiming out to the side. Let's fold it down. Neck and spine long. Tabletop. Hug. Open. Lower. Raise. Serve. Salute. Big breath in, powerful exhale. Float it down. Let's find plank. And then let's find a kneeling position on plank. So the knees are well behind the hips. Keep your toes tucked under, and let's draw back the hips into a modified child's pose and enjoy this flow back forward. Let the pelvic girdle descend towards the earth, kind of like a baby cobra. Take the top of the head, pull it to the sky. Now, hold the length in the neck. Take your shoulders and try to pin them backwards, proud of the chest. Hollow the belly. Keep the belly hollow, float the hips backwards. Child's pose. Take the right hand, open it to the sky. Fold it back to the earth, switch to the left. And alternate side to side. With both hands firmly planted on the earth, spread your fingers widely, float the body back. Hips descend earthward, chest proud into shoulders pin back, neck grows long, hollow of the belly. In this position now, flip onto the tops of your feet. Float backwards. Let the hips descend where it's comfortable to be. We do that nice pull through the shins. On the next breath, come back onto all fours with toes tucked. Spread the hands wider than shoulders and knees wider than hips. Make the feet with the knees. Let the head drop towards the earth. Flex that upper spine. Tuck that pelvic girdle in and under, pull it up. Hollow the belly as you inhale. And as you exhale, let the chest descend in between the arms and flip the tailbone to the sky as you pull the back of the head skyward. Keep the shoulders, the nestle point, the chest, keeping to drop down. Now, reverse this. And then reverse it again. And we're just simply moving through cat and cow, rhythmically pulling through, enjoying the depth that you can achieve. For a few more reps before we come to a neutral spine. As we keep the toes tucked, we're going to float the knees and now pull the hips skyward and reverse walk that plank. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Salute the sun as you raise the body, your choice, Pilates style or reverse swan. Bring the palms together above head and let the hands descend over hearts connected. Separate those fingers nice and widely. If we've inwardly rotated with the shoulders, change that for me, please. Pin them back, proud of the chest, hollow of the belly, and initiate a little push of the hands together. As we work to pull the hips backwards, we're going to lean in a little bit. We're going to maintain a good upper body length. And we're going to make sure our head doesn't fall off the body. Now, hollow up the belly, almost like when we do those pelvic rolls on the ground to find that low back skin touch, kind of experiment with it now in our prone-like standing position. Play around, tuck it under, tuck it in, and then get to the point you kind of feel like, I think, God, it feels secure. Keep that as you push the hands forward. Palms separate, fingers widen, shoulders pull back. Take the booty and lower it down. Just a little bit, and we're gonna raise back up. We're gonna kind of oscillate down and up. And as we practice through the range of motion, try to increase the depth to which you go down. Be mindful you're not compromising your spinal integrity. So that includes also the neck, right? Getting low. Now, hold up, stand tall, draw back, keep those arms out if you can. If you can't, take a break. You've got permission to do so. Take that chin, double it up. With now, without stressing, without compressing the neck, we're going to come back to this movement. Hips draw back, knees push forward as we lower down. Keep the double chin. Notice how the voice changes with that? Sound like Mitch McConnell now. Up and down slowly. Double the chin. Keep it doubling. no compression. On the next one, we're going to hold down, hold in, and enjoy a little bit of reprieve before we get this body of ours back to work. Here we go. Inhale, extend. Now, take a little pull of both legs together. Push the ball of each big toe into the mat. As you exhale, fold over those legs. Bend the legs a little more. Inhale, extend to flat back, tabletop style. Draw back the weight, give me as much weight bearing without toppling. In those heels, walk the hands forward. As you release the breath, fold the ribs down on the legs, push that booty high to the sky. Try to bring as much, excuse me, as much straightness to the legs. Take the ball of each big toe, push it to the mat. Imagine there's a string on the back of each knee. Pull that knee, or the back thereof, backwards, backwards. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Keep the back in extension, bend both knees. Push the hips high to the sky. Pull those imaginary strings on the back of the knees. Let the knees bend. Extend the spine. Spine is remaining in extension best you can. Through the range of motion. Lower down. See if you can get a little deeper into that squat. Push back high. Inhale, extend. Tabletop the back and bring your hands onto thighs or just above the kneecaps. If the shoulders have collapsed, lift them. Round the chest. Throw the neck. Great job. Now, take the right hand, reach it forward. Arms straight. And then return it back to the left side. As we work bilaterally, try to imagine the shoulder and arm working together, pulling out of the body. Walk the arms basically, left side, right side. And then, because we like to work in unison, put both out, and then reverse, swan dive, come back to stand. Oh, salute the sun. Happy Mother's Day again. Big inhale as you exhale, hands to heart. Take the right leg, switch the weight into it. Take the left knee, lift it hip high. We're going to practice here. Just find the balance. Try not to push your partner over, although I'm super tempted to do so. Now, just holding on, getting a gauge where we are, and then we're going to switch sides. Bilaterally, we have the asymmetry, and sometimes we're better on one side than the other. Find your balance here. As we hold for a few more seconds. Oops. And then we're going to step side to side. A little quicker cadence. Almost like we're marching. Enjoy the march. Walk slightly forward. So it's time your foot lands, it's about an inch farther from where it started. Coming to the front of our mats. Try to lift the knee a little higher on the last couple steps. And when you arrive at the front, hold on that. Take your fingers, interlock them. Arms come forward. Engage that six pack, that pelvic roll. Get that low back feeling where it's like, oh yeah, I've got this, it feels secure. Draw the shoulders back, lean in a little more. Take your shoulder carriage, rotate to the right. Come back center, rotate left. So like a wave-like motion, just side to side, gentle oscillation. Let's make sure the hips aren't translating. They kind of lock them down as we basically move side to side. And then come back to center and stand. Doubling the chin. You're going to pull it in, pull that neck long, just like you have an imaginary string on the top of the head. Keep the chin tucked. Hold it back in. Resume that oscillation. Calm through the hips. long through the arms. Rotate your elbows down towards the earth. Keep that chin double as best you can. And come back center. Hands come back over hearts. Fingers are still interlocked as you push the arms to the sky. Imagine now you're grabbing on top of a rope and it's pulling the whole body upwards. Feel that length. Big inhale. Release the hands. Let the arms fold down. Great job. Shoulders high, elbows back. Take the left leg, lift it, step it back an inch. We're going to walk it backwards. High knees this time. Get a little higher than the previous effort. Challenge that balance a little bit as we work bilaterally today. Find that center line. Keep the knees driving high. Keep that balance good. Keep those elbows pulling back. Keep that chest proud. Keep that chin tucking in. Lots to remember as we move. Almost at the back. We're all going to meet there. And then we're going to find calmness. Let it all shake it out a little bit. We're going to take that left knee, lift it. Take the left foot, step it. Separate it so you have the balance that's necessary for your body. The back heel, aim in sky. Now, ball pushes, leg straightens, chopping through that left hip, pull the upper body. Now, it's Mother's Day. You can be gentle. No one's going to know.
Nobody will judge you.
No one's judging. This is judgment-free zone. But if you want, let's lean in a little more. It's there. It's accessible today. Now, lean in a little more and feel the difference if it's there, how that left cheek works. I'm going to back off of that by raising the upper body and then bending that right knee and lowering down. So I'm going to work with hands over hearts. Left leg straightens. Keep that heel of the back foot aiming skyward. Lean in, spine and neck long. Get a little deeper. Slowly raise out of this. Take that right knee, lower down. Slowly. Shaking is good. It's all right. It's your body adapting. Hold it in. We're going to progress this with one progression as we come back up. Lowering down. Raising up. Now, don't think your arms weigh that lot, but here we go. They may not weigh more, or they may weigh more than you think. Hold in. Keep reaching forward. See if you can find that same range you had without the use of the arms. Come back up. Hands come over hearts. Lower down. Gonna get off this leg soon, I promise. Should be burning, hopefully. Arms extend. Hold in. Give me your best effort. Get deep. Deeper if you got it. Raise back up. Hands over heart. Lower down. Up. Last time through this. Really reach. Spine, neck, long. Hold for one breath. As you release the breath, come back. One last time down. And as you raise up, step it forward. Great job. Now, left knee raises. We came forward on, and now we're going backwards. Find the same setup. Heel high to the sky. Follow the big toe. Chopping. Lowering. Exploring the range on these next few repetitions. Don't get to the spot really fast unless it's there. It may be there. Go for it if it is. Enjoy a few moments of silence. Oh, just spoiled that. Remember, spine and neck long. Tuck the chin. Pin the shoulders. All these reminders. Slow it down. Keep the range, the depth increasing if you can. When you've maxed it out, you've maxed it out. And just continue to go there. Now we add the progression. Come back up. Knee lowers. Raise up. Fold. in, come back up. Lower the knee, raise it, hold in. I think I might have forgotten the knee. Now we're going to add the progression. Arms extend out, fold in. Right, raise back up, hands part. Lower, raise, extend and fold. Come on back. Lower down, raise it up. I know we did a few more reps on this. Don't blame me if you walk in circles today. Come back up. Last one, I promise. Reach, try to get deeper. Hold for that 1 second. Come back. Last time down. Come back up. Now, step the back foot forward. Shake it out. Great job. Very good. As you inhale, salute. As you exhale, let's take it down to the mat. Cheers. Happy Mother's Day. Hey, how much fun is that? All right, get your booty center part of the mat, legs extend out. Find the width that's body appropriate for you today. Point the toes. Take your hand on top of your thighs and let them start walking along the legs all the way down to the toes if they're accessible. Fingertips on top of toes, just enough that you can basically push the toes down. Not the big toe, just the small toes. Spine is flexed, it's all good. Give those toes a little more inward, feel that nice pull along the top of the foot. You may feel it just more local or proximal or more distal towards where the ankle is. Just hold on that for a couple seconds. Keep the toes pointing. See if you can point them a little more while you push with the toes. Might have to pull a little deeper. And then release the little toes. Bring the two bigger fingers, one's closest to the thumb, onto the big toe and push it down. Point the toes. Now, that's a whole different sensation there. You might feel that up over the ankle, up into the lower part of the leg. And enjoy that nice little lengthening for a couple more breaths. Relax and walk the hands back into a wide leg staff pose. Find your sit bones. Row that spinal column and neck. Pull that chin in. Broaden out the chest. Take your palms, lift them to the sky so the back of the hands are now resting upon the thighs. If you really look at that, that would kind of be like a long rhyme. Did you get it? No. Sky and thigh? No. All right. We'll work on that. Keep the chest proud. Take the elbows, squeeze them together. I know they don't squeeze together, but you get it, right? General direction. All right. Grow the spinal column. Hollow out the belly. Grow the neck. Keep the chin doubling. It's almost like you got two strings on the head, one pulling upward and one pulling backward. And if you kind of connect to this, you can kind of feel like the neck getting longer, almost like it's stretching it out. Now, while we hold on this, I'm going to gently turn your head to the right. And as the chin rotates, try not to tilt or alter the head. It's just simple, plain movement. And see how much rotation you can get without going crazy with a head tilt. And hold on that for a couple breaths. The integrity of all of that other setup should be maintained as best you can. Let's bring it back center and go the opposite way. You might find the range on one side varies from the other. Perfectly normal. Now, as we hold on this for a little bit, explore. See if you can get a little more rounded through the neck or around, a little more degrees of turnage. I just made that word up. Come back center. Drop the chin into the chest. Flex the spinal column. Push the chest forward, grow the spinal column, take those two imaginary strings, pull that neck long. Draw the elbows backwards, squeeze the elbows together, pull the shoulders hipward, take that double chin and begin to rotate once again to the right. Shoulders remain calm. Sometimes what happens is these muscles that often are integrated with our inward rotation from sitting want to help with this movement. So we just want to practice a little bit head and neck friendly movement with the muscles that really should be responsible for doing this, slowly oscillating, rotating from side to side. All right, come back center. Take both hands over to the right side, roll the spine, and rotate the shoulder carriage. Take the gaze of the eyes out towards the right side of the body, and then slowly begin to rotate the chin towards the right shoulder. Take the chin and drop it down towards the shoulder, and enjoy a nice lengthening of the muscles of the back of the neck. Try not to bring the shoulder up to help. Try to keep it nestled down and just gently try to explore a little more range with the chin. Come back up, come back center, sweep those arms across, turn the head, keep that chin tucking, and then let it drop down towards the left shoulder. It's like two movements, down and outward. Come back center. And now those hip flexors, which have been working hard to keep you in a step-like pose, we're going to lengthen them out. Drop the chin, extend the arms, C-curve the spine. So Pilates style, take it down. Reach it back. Arms remain in the peripheral view of the eyes. That's double chin, get that double chin. Let the arms pull back up over the chest. Take the left knee, pull it up and in, and then marry the hands around the knee and see if you can decrease the angle on the hip. So that left side, you're just pulling it in and then gently rock it from side to side. And then relax that hand grip. Take the leg and extend it straight to the sky. Push the heel out and away. Flex the foot and keep that all working the same way as you slowly lower down that left leg. And once it arrives upon the earth, that right knee comes up and in. We pull it in. We push the heel to the sky. Earlier in class, I used that as spring on the back of the knee, kind of pull. Try to emulate that. Keep that working as you slowly lower the right leg towards the earth. Bring both knees up and in. Now, rock forward and back with the knees, just a gentle rock. We're not going anywhere. Just want you to rock back and forth. And I want you to try to connect to the sensation of the lower back as you pull in and to relax the knees. And find where you've got most of it connected to the earth. And once you have that, I'd like you to get it flat on the shoulder blades. Draw your knees about shoulder width apart. Double up that chin of yours. And then take the right leg, extend it straight up to the sky. So all of the spinal and neck integrity and that low back skin touch, I'd like you to keep that as you take that imaginary string on the back of the right knee and then flex the right foot and lower that right heel towards the earth. Bring it all the way down. Almost like that string now is pulling through the earth. Push the heel into the earth and pull the string
on the back of the knee simultaneously. And then bend the knee, bring that right side up and in. Take the left leg, as you release the grip around it, pull that right knee in, take the left leg up. Same kind of thing, opposite side. You can even rock the right knee to get that low back skin touch, very important. Now, gently let that leg guide the leg. Control the movement slowly. This has helped me to lengthen out those hip flexors on that left leg. When your heel arrives upon the earth, spring on the back of the knee and a push the heel simultaneously. Sometimes it does not seem like a lot of work. Sometimes it isn't, because you've got this all mastered. Sometimes one side performs differently than the other. The practice of it is the important part. Now bring both knees back up. Forehead up to knees. Now we're going to get some bigger rocking and roll and come back up to a seated position. Let's take that left leg, and give me the 4. So that left foot and it gently rides up to, well, hopefully connects to your right leg. The knee position on that left side is fine, whatever you have. When you're there, or if you're floating, try to create an external rotation, try to give a little bit of effort, not with the arms, just with the outside muscles. You're going to lift the knee back up and then lower back down. And we're just going to try to work through a little bit of these medial adhesions by simply using these muscles, shortening and lengthening them, and then give me as much external rotation as you can. Hold on that as you square up to that right leg and start walking out. Spine remains long, as does the neck, as we shorten the angle, folding down. Holding long that spine and neck. As you release your next breath, let the upper body just fold down towards that leg. On the leg, whatever you've got, I'll take it. As the muscles experience the safety of where they are, they sometimes can release a little more. So always think you're always arriving at a spot. It's a journey. See if you can kind of deepen a little more if it's available. And you'll never know it's available unless you try. As you inhale, extend. Walk it back in. Switch up sides. Pull it up and in, rotate it down. Find that same setup, find that nice sit bone connection. You shouldn't be riding up, you should, best you can, try to get both sides of that pelvic girdle, those little bony protuberances that are our sit bones, connected as best you can. There's going to be a little bit of weight more to one side than the other. That's okay. Try to increase the range up and down. You're pulling in hard and then pulling out hard. All right, on this next out, give me as much effort as you can. Square the shoulders. Start walking. Spine and neck long. Little nuance is to try to find the rotation more towards the earth of the right knee in this instance. Let the body release into this. As you inhale, extend and walk it back in. Great job. Stack both feet straight forward. And then take your toes or foot and flex them. Walk the hands all the way down to the feet. This time we're going to go to the outsides of the feet. Just the toes, the small ones, the big one, just let it hang out for the time being. Now, fingertips are going to pull the toes in. I'm going to ask you to hold in on this one to intensify or amplify the work here. I'd like you to take the imaginary string we talked about earlier, back of me, of course, pull it towards the earth. Row the spinal column, row the neck, double the chin, try to fold in a little more and use the toes as leverage. Try to pull toes to you as you lengthen spine and neck and fold. Fold the knees earthward a little more. Let the upper body just fall into this. As you inhale, extend. 2 fingers, big toes, pull them in towards the body. Give me as much foot flexion as possible. Inhale, extend, fold in. On the exhale, just get right into let the upper body just acquiesce and fold. Inhale, extend. Back to staff. Bring hands over heart. Drop the chin. Tuck that pelvic girdle, Pilates style. Imprint as many vertebrae as you can. Hopefully you got that nice little pull over the hips. You take the arms, extend them backwards. Arms remain in the peripheral view. Separate the hands widely. Pull with the fingers, nice and long. Take your head, double the chin. Row the neck, hollow the belly. The hands reaching as high to the sky as you now drop the chin into the chest and Pilates style. Come up. Now, how far up your arms can be is dependent upon. I'm going to C curve the spine. We're not going to a straight back. We're going to keep the spine flexed, the neck relaxed. Most importantly is the draw in of the belly. You're actively drawing it in as best you can, not releasing. Sorry, we're releasing from this position, coming back. Arms remaining a high position, slowly lowering down, extending back. And do this a couple more times. When the fingertips, if they arrive upon the earth, even if they don't, try to walk forward a little more. And slowly take it back. Keep the arms as high to the sky as you possibly can. And last time, hopefully the third time is the charm. Keep it nice and high, slowly, 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 slowly feel. We're in a panda-like position. Enjoy it. We're probably used to it. I know I am. This time we're going to inhale, extend into a flat back, neck pulls long. We're going to walk back. We're going to sweep the legs backwards and come down onto the mat. Facing down. Oh my goodness. Is it nap time? I'm going to take those elbows. Yeah, you got a sore shoulder. Let's, for Kirsten's sake, let's just come down onto the palms of the hands. As we separate the fingers widely, let's take the tops of the feet, connect them to the earth, and we're going to float the head. So the nose has a downward pull. And while we do that, I'd like you to pull the shoulders to the sky. Draw that chin up towards the neck. Take the back of the head, pull it skyward, and then use the hands to help push and elevate and elongate the upper back. And keep that neck long, but really so important that you have that chin pulling in. Now, some reaction with our existing muscle pattern may be to compress the neck. I want you to do the opposite. I want you to decompress. I want you to lengthen as best you can. And then slowly float the nose just above the mat. And then raise up, elongate the neck, double that chin, avoid the compression, lower down. And now tuck the toes, take the hands and begin to push up the upper body and draw back towards your heels, child's pose. Knuckle, the heel knuckle of the thumb. I'd like you to try to push it into the mat. And while you maintain that knuckle push, take the elbows and rotate them towards the mat. And then relax everything. And then walk back the hands onto all fours. Nice. With toes tucked. Let the head kind of fall down. Let's bend the elbows ever so slightly and rotate the elbows inwardly. Take the spinal column, this upper spine that is, and flex it like there's a string pulling from the center of it to the sky. Take the pelvis, tuck it under, try to suck it up. And then float forward and backwards slowly while you maintain a nice straight arm. And then hold it in the back. Bring extension through the whole spinal column and the neck. So our pelvic rotating thing is simply to, in these positions, to be able to find out how to lengthen the lumbar spine. So when we over flex it, our tailbone kind of pulls backwards and upwards. When we extend it, it's that pubis pulling forward and up. So I'd like to try to find that experience and then row the spinal column, row the neck, let the chest drop in between the arms, rotate the elbows inwardly. While we hold that, take the knees up off the earth and then slowly lower them down. Let them fully rest, like we get a nice normal weight bearing into them, and then float them up and then let them rest. So it's like a pause, up and pause, down and pause, and up and pause, and then down and pause. We're not riding out of our shoulders, are we? We have that chest nestled down. One more time, up, lower down. Now, come all the way up into a modified down dog position, and then walk the hands back towards the feet. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Exhale, fold. This time, Pilates style. Girdle tucks, vertebrae stack, come up to stand. Salute the sun. We're not done. We have a minute or two, right? Now, up, hold. Pull those shoulders right out of their sockets. Take your head, roll it from side to side, do whatever you want with it. Shake it out, relax the arms. Beautiful. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to hips. Take that right hip, push it out. Now take the right hand, sweep it out. Palm turns to face the center line and gently pull it high to the sky. We're finishing up with a few lateral stretches. Pull the arm long. Rotate the shoulder backwards. Rotate the arm backwards. Come back up. Lower. Hand to hip on the right side, left side. Up. Rotate the palm. You see the hip pushing out. You see that arm slowly lowering towards that ear. Doesn't have to get there. It's just the movement there. Rotate that left shoulder backwards. Rotate the left arm backwards. And then come back up to stand. Sweep both arms up. Inhale. Overlap the hands, pull high to the sky. And then let both elbows drop shoulder height. Take the right elbow from under and wrap. Palm to palm, fingers to palm, whatever you got. Rotate the hands so we have left under right. The right thumb rotates towards the center line. Lift the elbows slowly. Don't overdo it. Just want a nice little pull. And then relax that. Switch it up. Elbows raised as that left thumb rotates towards the center line. Lift the elbows a little higher, rotate a little more. Relax. Shake it out. Draw the elbows, the shoulders up to the ears. Like you're walking around like you're a tough guy, okay? Hold them up, pull them backwards. Take this imaginary string, pull that neck long, double up the chin. Now you really look like a tough guy. Hollow out the belly. Ball of each big toe pushes to the mat. Let's take your palms, fingers, and separate them widely. Let's palms right me towards the hips. Draw the elbows back. Super tough guy. Get all of that toe push, neck long, chest proud, shoulders high, shoulders pitting back. Holding this for a couple breaths, sorry. Yeah. Squeeze the elbows, open the palms, this exterior rotation for the shoulder. Try to get as much range backwards. Enjoy that stretch across the chest. Push those arms all the way out, shoulder height, and then sweep them to the sky, just to the side. Let the hands descend over hearts, so I can thank you on Mother's Day for joining us. Namaste.
Namaste.
How you doing?
Good.
How you doing, Mama?
Doing good. How are you ladies doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Happy